Well, it's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, man, what had happened was, hey, it happens to all of us. If you talk a lot, you're going to step in it. Every now and then you're going to get something wrong, right? Because none of us have all the information all the time. Even if you know it all, you ain't going to know it all the time. You get it? So Draymond Green got caught up a little bit in the fire talking about Karl-Anthony Towns and why Karl-Anthony Towns not going to play in the game against Jimmy Butler and the Warriors. Let's hear what Draymond got to say about you. Let's go.
For us, and obviously they ain't had Cat. You know, some would say he didn't play because Jimmy was in the building. I don't know.
It's like that.
You know, I'll tell you what, though, I saw Cat Pops yesterday at the game, and it's always love. I got mad love for the OG. His Pops is an incredible man. But yeah, they said Cat ain't play because Jimmy came into town. And, you know, him and Jimmy had the infamous practice in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
what?
Maybe that's a thing. I don't know.
That's a conspiracy theory says he was hurt.
I don't know what was hurt. I didn't look that deep into it to figure out like what his injury was or nothing like that, bro. You know.
Right then, this video should have been thrown away like them Spygate tapes or something. I ain't looked deep enough into it. I mean, we tell on ourselves all the time, and I ain't mad at Draymond for having so much information, knowledge of the game, connections, stories. And this one's pretty obvious. Everybody remembers, and I'll break it down for those who don't, what happened between Jimmy Butler and Cat. But right there when you say, I ain't looked that deep into it, maybe it's not that deep then.
Shit like that be happening, bro. That's the history of the league.
Yeah.
Shit like that be happening. Like,
absolutely.
Okay, I'm cool.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. Yeah, let's give some storyline to the fact that, sometimes personal feelings and personal conflicts, it shows up on the depth chart. It shows up in game matchups. Sometimes it shows up practice. But we're human beings. So there are times where our storylines will dictate the competition. And the public at large, y'all, are not privy. I know of a couple my damn self, but I got to protect the guilty. Once y'all find out, though, I'll tell you the details. Oh, God. I done had teammates missing games. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Oh, that's what's wrong? I ain't never do that. I broke curfew a few times, but I ain't do that. Let's get into this story. Because we go way back, what was that, like 2017, 18, that stuff? Jimmy Butler got traded to the Timberwolves. He starts having this practice. It's infamous. Everybody talking about he got the third stringers. He going against Andrew Wiggins and Karl-Anthony Towns. He calling them soft. Where the quotes at? Calling them soft. You fucking need me, supposedly. Y'all need me. Y'all soft as hell. Then he went on the jump. Remember the jump? They still got the jump? The jump. And then kind of doubled down on it all. Said, look, I just want to win. I don't know if everybody out here wants to win. Some people don't have that fire. Now, you can already assume we ain't talking about number 12 on the depth chart if you talking about the fire, because they don't count. So let's go with like 1 through 8. And if you think you the one, because you're talking like this, you're talking about 2 through 5. You ain't talking about 6, 7, and 8. 6 man, he ain't got the fire. Right. So 2 guys there, Wiggins, Cat, and then it's you. That's 3 of the 5. People put 2 and 2 together and basically said it's Cat because of his disposition, the way he carries himself. Despite him being a baller, an all-star, you know how this world is. He don't look like he really wanted. I just did a video talking about motivation. You don't know what I'm thinking. Tell me what I'm thinking right now. I wonder what pancakes would taste like with no syrup. Did you think that before I said it? No. Here's another one. You ready? What happened to Avon? I was thinking about that. Remember that company, your mama and your grandma and them? Aunties, everybody. Point being, you don't know what I'm thinking. You see what I'm doing, and if If I don't sound like that, beginning of a Kendrick song, you know what I'm saying? People looking at you like, you don't want it. That's a damn lie. They did this to Julius Peppers, even though he got his flowers. Still, he was so damn athletic and graceful and never broke a sweat, basically. People looking at him like, does he really want it? Block him. How dare you? Block his ass. You're going to find out what you want. You want to get off this field. So Draymond steps in it because the truth of this story was that Kat's girlfriend, Jordan Woods, had a death in the family and, you know, kind of like that. So that's where that story went for real versus this. But let's talk through it and then get out of here. Sources go wrong. We know that happens, right? So Draymond could maybe, first of all, look at these monks. I love this. This is so good. Look at these monks. Me too. I wish I had a black one though. You know, he may have been sourced and trying to protect the source and just trying to, or sometimes you protect the source by flexing, like I'm the source without saying it. You're like, oh, maybe he just didn't want to do that, even though somebody told you he didn't want to do that. Maybe it's that, right? But it's typically you just step in it because you know too much. So let's talk about the times I've stepped in it, right? I told you about the time where I called Mike Smith out, said he wasn't a good coach. Well, I didn't really mean that. I was just like, I don't know if he could be a disciplined head coach. That wasn't good. There were a lot of times I thought Baker Mayfield would never be good in the league. I thought that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs were done. But these are more like opinions that can go wrong. That's okay. What Draymond did was really undermine his credibility because you're supposed to be in the know. Like, we can use traditional media if we just gonna let players just guess, because that's what traditional media has to do, guess of why isn't Cat playing? But you're supposed to have the scoop. You're supposed to be on the group text. They like, man, this fool, he's still shook from Jimmy. Really? Damn, like that? He didn't even play yesterday. You know why? What? And then you're supposed to find a way to sophisticatedly, put it out there without it being propagandized. You know what I mean? No, stop. You got to put it out there in an eloquent way for us to consume, where you don't burn anybody, but you got the information out there. That's the goal. And in this situation, looking at Draymond's face right there, he thought he hit bullseye. Here to tell you, he knows he didn't now, because this kind of blew up in his face a little bit. Nothing too harsh about this. I think this is a misdemeanor, man. Because if you want Draymond to go there on situations he doesn't have full knowledge, but use his player experience to cover the gap, you know, and then the part you don't know, I do that all day. I could read any situation, guesswork, but my guesswork is educated. So it's a hypothesis, educated guess. You know what I'm saying? So we all know too much, like players, to miss and to not miss. Because we step in it because we talk about it too much, too often. We always doing it. We're all doing content and podcasts and shows and that. You ain't going to give all the information. You ain't going to do your due diligence on all that, as he even said. Hey, man, I ain't even looked that deep into it. That's when he should have stopped. Just a little lesson right there. All good. Nothing wrong. All of us can't be all things all the time. Simple as that. But I can bust a rap anytime, all the time. And I will right now, because I'm about to flow on this. I think I should come at it like Cat, like, what the fuck? What y'all talking about? So make sure you guys go to projecttransition.org. Help us educate and empower the itty bitties. And if you do that, you can be like, who is this? Leon Lucas made a one-time $100 donation supporting Project Transition. Sound like a mixed kid. Leon Lucas. He got a black side, white side. Leon Lucas, man, thank you for the donation and helping out the itty bitties. They appreciate it, especially when we can go and reinforce our messages. And if you give a donation every month, you could be a gym member right here. Life Opinions and Unexpected Adventures of an NFL Outlier. That's your boy. It's that dude. It's your boy, baby. Love you guys. I really do. I love you guys. This is therapy. I like On the Rocks. It's so much fun. It's more fun than this. I can't lie. And me and Dan Lebatard were talking about this one day. I was like, Dan was like, is it boring doing that show by yourself? I said, no, it's not boring, but it's not as fun when I got On the Rocks going and all my boys here. So check On the Rocks out. That's when we really act a donkey. And I'm about to act a donkey right now on this rap because I can. Let's get this West Coast going for Leah, for Sia, for Nia. Go. Hey, I'm about to get this cat. I got to turn the beat up. Which the king? Hey, wants me to flow, lets me go, let me know. Let's get this. Draymond, man, you wrong again. How you get wrong like this? Come on, let me get this rap. Doom, doom, doom. Yo, Draymond hit the mic like he got the inside, acting like he Woj, but got the facts wrong, right? He said Cat was chilling, just taking the night off. Next thing you know, the whole story's way off. Ooh, talk like he plugged in, got sources on deck, but Dre stay capping, so cut him a check. You talk crazy, boy, you ain't got no receipts trying to be a reporter. But your info is weak. Draymond with the scoop, but he dropped the ball. Wrong again, bro, you ain't Woj at all. Trying to break news, but the news broke you. Stick to throwing punches, that ain't what you do. But you kicked out more times than you scored. Now you trying to do reports? Nah, we bored, said Cat. Chillin', taking PTO. Turns out man had a real reason. There you go. Ooh. Stick to podcast talking about your past, trying to spread rumors. Man, we knew that wouldn't last. Punching teammates, now you punching in fake scoops. Trying to be a journalist, but forgot the proof. Ooh. Dre, my guy, first you kick people, then you choke them. Now you out here just making stuff up. Ooh, what the fuck is up? Yeah, ESPN ain't calling, man. Just stay in your lane. Ain't nobody asking for Dre, insider, or game, man. Trying to be no Woj. Man, that's insane. Last time you got inside info, you called your own game. Wow. Cat laughing, whole league too. How Draymond got sources, but don't got the truth. Ooh, stick to fouling, complaining, doing what you do. Cause breaking NBA news, that ain't for you. Draymond with the scoop, ooh, you dropped it. Then you want to talk around and try to shop it? Barron should have said something to you and let you know you shouldn't even continue. Ooh, but y'all just kept spreading them lies. 1, 2, 3, 4 tries. Now you want to know where I'm at. You better put some respect on that big cat. Cause everything you say is cap. You know you to go to sleep with nigga, nap. If I come up on you, boy, you gonna have to scrap.